Hello there, kids. It is I, Stray Cat, the one and only, coming to you with a vlog from my kitchen because, well, I need to make coffee for myself, so I figured I might as well try and kill two birds with one stone. I have to go to work today, so I am none too happy about that. But at the same time, it's something that came up for a coworker, and it's really rough, man. So, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, it's sucky, but what can you do? I just postponed my vacation until 2 weeks from now. Yay. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to take the time to say Happy New Year, because it is now that New Year's is a thing. By the time this comes up, it will be New Year's Day. And I can hear a lot of people, well, at least what they're thinking. Dad channel, what are you going to do with your channel? When is the channel going to upload? I understand. I understand it has been a long time since I've said anything. It has been months at this point. There has been a lot going on in those months. Mainly me trying to get together a way to get the new computer. The problem is that it is very difficult to put the money together the way I had envisioned. And unfortunately, that kinda limits my options. That said, it is still being worked on. It will probably be this month, this new year is month, because I'm filming this the day before on New Year's Eve. And what I intend on doing is getting it at least before my birthday. And then that way my birthday will be the big coming back stream and whatnot, because a lot of videos still haven't been updated for the new COPPA regulations and all of that, which I haven't talked on. I've been waiting to see what's going on in that regard for a while, and it's not looking good. It would definitely impact channels like mine, especially with the content I'm geared towards. But as I've been able to understand, they won't go for fringe cases, which is probably going to be mine. Small channels that won't make, a clear-cut, easy-to-hit case like it would for maybe, say, a bigger, more influential channel. So I probably do have that going for me. However, at the same time, it does limit a lot of what I plan to do a little bit. So in the grand scheme of things, this is what is probably going to happen. Trying to get sweetener in one hand and trying to open it will be a pain in the ass, but I'll at least set it down. What I'm going to do, probably, is that I did want at some point to get more into Twitch, get more into doing streaming more often, usually on my days off, when I can swing it, and leave the videos to maybe one a day, because the 2-a-day workload was very draining on me at the time I was doing it. And then the computer apparently also felt the same way and decided to die. So it's probably better for both me and the new computer if I just tone it down just a little bit. At least until it's something that is worthwhile to invest all of my time and all of my money in. As it is, this is a side hobby. I like it, but it's not something that financially supports me. And while I do appreciate you guys' support, we've hit 179 subscribers, which is far bigger than I expected after fucking 6 years of doing this. It's just, it isn't a job. It isn't a job, and I need to focus on things that will, financially support me. And I do apologize for the fact that this will end up being more on the back burner. But I do want to do more. And it's only fair that, it's only fair to you guys that I at least let you know that this is a hobby. This is something I like to do, but it isn't going to be something that consumes me, that makes me devote way more of myself than I should. And sometimes it'll just be, sorry that I can't do it. But at this point, I do want to get back into it. It has been killing me to be away from you guys for so long. It's been killing me not to be able to make videos, make content in general. I haven't been able to write in a while and post that to various places. That I think sucks a little more, honestly, because that was one of my favorite creative outlets. But I'm excited to get back into it, but it looks like it's going to take a little longer. As it stands, I'm looking into places that I can maybe get what I need for cheaper. I'm at least, the desktop plan hasn't changed. The desktop plan hasn't changed. I intend on getting something that is future-proofed, that I can easily upgrade in the future, and at least make it worthwhile to get that as a base. I don't need something like really high-end right away, but something I can upgrade to high-end eventually. But at this standpoint right now, I just need something that'll get me back into it in a decent starting point. And then I can move on should things blow up. Not literally, but metaphorically. And that's essentially my plan. I've been looking at a couple computers specifically, but they are, at least the shipping on top of everything else would be outside of my budget. So I'm looking at alternate routes and alternate methods. I'm probably just going to have to suck it up and go somewhere local and probably take a little bit of a hit in regards to what I wanted, but I'm still going to be looking for something that's future-proofed and available to upgrade in the future. That said, yeah, I am coming back. This isn't the end, but it's going to take a little more time than I expected. So I do apologize if it takes any longer than it already has. It's already been a couple months since the last time I saw you guys, so I do apologize. But yeah, anyway, if you guys want to help me along, there is the Patreon still up. I will be revamping that as soon as I do get a computer that will allow me to do that without crashing constantly like this phone has been whenever I try to do any altering myself. Tone down a few of the things because there's no point for some of the stuff I was doing. There was one very generous donator at the time, SVS, who wanted to do as much as they possibly could, but then realized it was outside of their budget, and I understand that completely. Do not put yourself out if you cannot afford it. Do not bother. I completely understand, but I'll be toning it down because a lot of those things I had put in were mainly to help him at the time, and then he realized he couldn't really do that, and that's fine. But I'll be making it more accessible for people who just want to be tossing a couple dollars into the hat and, watching the shenanigans that come out of my mouth and, and on screen. But yeah, that's the plan currently. That's an option that will be there for you, and I will be seeing y'all hopefully around my birthday of January 30th. Maybe sooner if I get everything up and running and cooperating faster than I thought. But as it stands for right now, January 30th is when I shall be making my grand re-entrance into the shenanigans. And yeah, I guess I'll see you kids then. Anyway, this has been the one and only Stray Cat vlogging, doing my damnedest to get this, whole shindig up and running again, and hoping I'll see you soon. And with a lot more, hopefully, to come afterwards for you.